Hello everyone and welcome to the tent. Well, I'm going home tomorrow. I did not do a supper video up here yet. I'm going to do one now. I did New York strip steaks on the charcoal last night, and tonight though, since I'm going to do pork steaks again, I thought I'm going to film it because I might quite possibly be the one person online that has made the most amount of videos on making pork steaks ever. Anyway, welcome to another tent supper. Alright, well, I got the charcoal up there. It is hot. And I just bought a little package of 2 pork steaks. And we're just going to cook one of them up tonight. I'm going to end up hauling that one home. I'm going to put some of this is my favorite seasoning ever. But since you can't show your seasoning stuff on YouTube, I have to keep it out. But it's really good, and I did do a video on this a long time ago. Alright, that is ready for the grill. For all you people that are going through a heat wave right now like they're talking about on the news, it is 62.8 degrees out here right now. Cooling up some, even the mosquitoes have backed off a little bit. Alright, so last night when I cooked up my New York strip steaks, I am just my favorite thing is sliced potatoes fried in a fry pan in butter. And so over the winter time, I canned up a bunch of my own potatoes, which aren't sliced, they're put into chunks and just canned. So last night what I did is I put in a can of this and a jar of this into the fry pan, cooked them up together with butter, and then ate them just to try them, because these do not look nearly as nice as this can that I've ate so many times. So anyway, I fried them up and I was so surprised that these had that same, I don't know, and if you guys have never cooked up sliced potatoes and fried them and ate them, it's just a taste that I love. And I was so surprised that these had the same flavor as these. So I'm going to can a lot more potatoes. I'm glad I have 2 full rows going right now at home, because I'm going to can a lot of them up. So tonight we're going to omit this, and I am going to do a couple jars of these, and it's going to be delicious. Alright, so when I do this, I use my home canned butter. Put in 2. This stuff I canned more than a year ago. It sat here through all last year. I had 4 or 5 of them at that time. And this stuff got froze down to 30 below for the winter and came back up. Stuff is great. So anyway, why am I making 2 of these when I can only eat 1? So I can bring them home tomorrow and heat them up in the microwave and eat them for supper. These things are great. I'm hoping you guys can hear that. These potatoes that I canned, they even crackle like the ones in the store. Look at that. When you buy them store-bought ones, they always have that crackle when they're about done. This is so good. I don't know if I made a video on canning potatoes. I don't know, but anyway, if I haven't, I probably should. This stuff is really good. Alright, so these potatoes are done. You have to keep in mind when you're doing it this way, you're not making fried potatoes. These are already canned, so they don't have to be completely brown. All right, everybody. Well, there it is. Finally done. For the vegetable tonight, last night I had those steaks, and I had opened up a can of these mixed greens. You buy them at the store. You know, they're pretty cheap. And I think this one might have been, I don't know, turnip and mustard or whatever. They've got all these varieties, and that stuff is really good, and it gets overlooked. That's kind of why, one of the reasons why I grew some of that stuff in the garden, because this stuff is really good, and I wanted to give it a try when it was fresh. But anyway, that is a traditional tent supper, and I am hungry. Thank you very much for watching another tent supper. See you next time.